Hello.
Michael, can you hear me from Rochester?
Yes, I can hear you.
Oh, very good.
Good morning, Evan.
Well, good morning to you. I know you can't say very much about the final season in terms of the details, even though people want to know. So can you just tell us, what do we see in the final scene of the final show?
What will we see in the final scene of the final show? I was going to ask you that, because I have no idea. But I'm confident. I've been told that the writers have the ending. And I'm as anxious as you are to get a look at it.
Well, you know, I read a quote from you in Entertainment Weekly this week. You said, "I'm getting easier with the idea of secrets, of walking away with some things unanswered, some mysteries left open. That's all right." You think this? You get the sense that the producers are okay with that, and they think fans will be okay with that too?
Yeah, I think so. I think as long as we answer some of the big questions on the show. So I mean, you know, everybody wants to know what the heck they've been looking at for 6 years. And so it's all right if some of the smaller mysteries are left to puzzle us for all time.
Michael, I often read fan theories, and as you know, there is such a devoted following. People come up with their own theories and timelines. I wonder if you or your fellow actors are occasionally checking in on the theories, weighing in on your own theories, and do you ever pick up a script and go, "This person nailed it," or "I knew it"?
No, I personally have never heard anyone come up with an all-inclusive theory that matches what's coming. But then I have to say, I have no idea what's coming. I think the conclusion, the solution, is going to be more complicated than any one person's theory can accommodate.
Well, and that's what I actually think is pretty fascinating, that you and your fellow actors are largely kept in the dark, and that you don't have the answers that the producers do until the very end. Do you prefer it that way, and has that been as an adjustment as an actor to get used to that?
It is an adjustment, because when you're a stage actor like I am, you always feel like you have to know everything that's going on with your character. But I've relaxed into this process on Lost, and it's kind of freeing in a way. I'm not responsible for the past or the future or context of any sort. All we have to do is show up on the day and play the scenes pretty much straight, and everything works out all right. You know, we who are actors on the show, we're great fans of the show too. I think we spend as much time on set trying to figure it out as the fans do at home.
And you know, I also know that you have developed some friendships as well. You and the characters Ben and Locke have really kind of elevated into the context as some of the best TV duos of all time. And as I understand it, you and Terry O'Quinn are quite close off screen in a very real way, aren't you?
Yeah, well, we're great pals. We have a great working relationship. And I have to say, we've played some of the greatest scenes that have ever appeared on the show. We're of a similar age and background. We work easily together. I'm always happy to see his name on the call sheet, because I know it's going to be a fast day with dramatic results. So I hope to work with him in the future on anything.
Well, I know we would love to see you work together in the future. You and him, Lost is not a funny show, but you and him have some of the great dark humor exchanges here and there. Do you ever shoot and occasionally bust each other up with your delivery?
We're both a little superstitious, I think, about playing around on the set. I always feel like if you're goofing off at all, then the gods of drama are going to punish you. So we tend to save the jokes for the end of the day.
Well, we've got less than a minute left here. Obviously, there are big mysteries to answer this season, and we're all excited to see it. What is one mystery that, as an actor and as a fan of the show that you're acting on, you want to make sure gets solved and you're confident will be solved this season?
Well, I want to understand the big picture of the show. I want to know, and this is big, I want to know really what we've been looking at for 6 years. I want to know what was going on. What was this cosmic battle for control of the island? What is the island, for that matter? How does it work? Is it an island like other islands, or is it some kind of machinery? Is it conceptual? I don't know. I'm anxious to have a conclusion to those questions.
Well, it's been great to spend a few minutes with you. We can't wait to see you, and we'll see you beyond Lost as well, on stage and elsewhere. Thank you so much.
Thanks very much. Good to talk to you.